Product market fit. What is it? So it's something that you might hear a lot about when you're building software products. And I'm going to explain it in a way where this can be your go-to reference. Specifically, I'm going to talk about how you can measure it and how you can use it to identify features that should go into your product backlog. I take some points from Rahul Vora's article, link in the description. So when might you use something like this? Well, in any team setting, it's going to be incredibly helpful to have a metric that everyone can get behind. And this is going to be one of those. You're also going to need users that are genuine and arm's length, not friends and family, because it's their feedback that you're going to rely on at the end of the day to measure this. And so you better make sure that you have a way to get in contact with them and you have their consent to do so, particularly if your core product offering is free. So how do you use this? Well, it starts with asking your users 3 questions. The first one is a multiple choice question, and it is, how would you feel if you could no longer use this product? And they can respond very disappointed, somewhat disappointed, or not disappointed. And the key thing you're looking for here is the percentage of users who would be very disappointed if they couldn't use your product at all anymore. So these are your loyal customers, your raving fans. And the number you're looking for is 40 or more. That's going to be the cutoff between not having and having product market fit. And this is backed by good evidence. There was a study done by Sean Ellis, who wrote Hacking Growth, where he benchmarked almost 100 startups. And this was one of the insights that he was able to extrapolate. And so assuming that you haven't hit the coveted 40%, that's where you look at the following questions 2 and 3. So question 2, it's an open-ended question. And here you're going to ask your users, what is the main benefit that you receive from using the product? And here you're looking for 2 things mainly. The first one is, for those who said they would be very disappointed, what do they describe as your main benefit? It might be, for example, speed or the fact that you have a mobile app. Whatever they say it is, these are going to be your strengths. And these are the things that you're going to continue improving, because these are the things that differentiate you from other options. And the second thing you're going to look out for is, for those who say they would be somewhat disappointed, how many of those people also describe one of your strengths as the main benefit that they receive? These are people who are very close to becoming very disappointed, or they're very close to being your loyal raving fans, but there's just something that's holding them back. And it's something that we'll look at in question 3. And for the rest of the other responses, so people who would be somewhat disappointed, but who don't identify with one of your strengths, or someone who would be not disappointed, the feedback that these people give you and the features that they request, you just want to politely disregard them, because that's going to leave you with a really confused roadmap and an unfocused team if you take them into account. Question 3, an open-ended question. How can we improve this product for you? And much like the last question, you're just going to focus in on the feedback from those who would be very disappointed and those who would be somewhat disappointed, but aligned to your strengths if they couldn't use your product. And it's the feedback from these 2 groups that is going to inform the second half of features and problems that you should add to your product backlog. So that's it. It doesn't need to be more convoluted than that. Question 1 helps you work out what your product market fit score is as a percentage. Question 2 helps you work out what your strengths are and your points of differentiation. And question 3 helps you work out what your weaknesses are and what you should improve. But importantly, along the way, you're only taking into account feedback from those who are either your raving fans or have the potential to be, and you're cutting out the rest, those that would lead to loss of focus for your team. Keeping in mind that you need to be working on both your strengths and weaknesses. If you only work on your strengths, then you'll never increase your product market fit, because you're not converting potentially loyal fans. But if you only work on your weaknesses, then your points of differentiation will wither away with time and you'll become second choice. So I hope you learned something valuable there. If you want us to talk about another topic, then leave something in the comments. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one.